This video is to show what to expect during the Sleuth task line, which is the third badge. We start things off with I Spy, the deer who is always watching. You will need to have gained access to the underground sewers in Cellbot headquarters for this task. I Spy wants you to find out more about field offices, sending you to a private investigator by the name of Samantha Spade that I Spy refers to as Sam. When you get there, Sam will tell you that she will take your case, and to go handle some cogs in the meantime. This gives time for Sam to take a look at the portfolio that I Spy sent you with. Now, once you check your task, you're going to notice that this isn't something you usually get. You will start off with a task asking for level 18 or higher cogs to be defeated. You will need to defeat 10 of these, so go in with a good group. Doing this group of randoms without them knowing that you're on this task is asking for fail. We are going to head over to a 2-star field office. 2-star field offices are the safest and easiest way to do this, mainly because at the end during the boiler fight, you can promote the cogs twice as fast, while a 1-star field office will only promote the cogs 1 level at a time during the defensive stage. For the boiler fight, I'm going to be using cogs miss mostly, followed by tune-up, lore, and pink slips. Each time a cog reaches 18, I will use a pink slip, doing so until I have defeated at least 10. Firing is important since cogs around 18 are going to have over 400 health. You can end up saving 4 pink slips if you let the boiler handle the last cogs. And with that handled, we finish one of the most hardest tasks in the game. Returning to Sam, the private investigator, shows a huge change in color. Sam tells you, after looking through the files, that the last page holds a clue about the vice president, who apparently is taking a vacation in a place called Waterspout, which is an odd name choice considering water and machine don't mix. Sam tells you that something is weird and that the code needs to be deciphered, so she sends you off to a professor to gather more information, since she feels they are better off suited for the task. The professor tells you the code is devious and is hiding something, so they send you back to a field office to look for a doohickey. The professor does not tell you what the doohickey does, only that one is needed and to keep an eye out for it. Going into a field office, it's very easy to spot the doohickey package. Once you return to the professor, he will tell you that the doohickey will improve their cog communication device, which helps them understand the cogs more in this never-ending war against the machine. You're told that Dr. Googly Moogly invented the device, and that you should go visit him. Visiting the doctor, he can't believe how easy it was to get. I mean, it was sitting on a chair. While the doctor upgrades his device, he will tell you that his anti-Cilion batteries need to be recharged. So with that being said, off to the racetracks. And there it is. With that out of the way, back to the doctor, which tells you the Cogspeak communicator has been upgraded, and to head back to Sam. Sam at first rumbles on about the past, before shooing you off to apparently record 24 cogs in a field office. 2 1-star field offices later, I can now go back to Sam and see what's next. Sam tells you she don't like what the cogs are planning, and sends you into a 3-star field office to search for a quarterly roadmap. And off we go again to a field office. This time a 3-star, however. And I must say, it's crazy how stressful the 3-star field offices can be when you're missing only one toon, considering that most of the content is pretty mindless. Finishing up this rough field office, we head back to Sam. Sam explains the boiler has a roadmap called the quarterly, but the directions make no sense, and compared it to the time she drove through 7 billboards holding the map upside down. Sam also says she hasn't seen anything this devious since the case of the catapulting cats. You get reminded that Waterspout is a code for something, and then get sent back to the underground Cellbot sewers, but not before being told to tell Ripley hello. Once you speak to Ripley, you get told that the quarterly roadmap is a mass marketing strat to drop Cellbot field offices everywhere. So pretty much right now we don't have field offices in places like the docks or Toontown Central. But if the cogs have their way, apparently the field offices will be in all locations. It makes you wonder whether or not the locations that currently don't have field offices are going to have much bigger ones when the update comes out. Who knows? Ripley considers this on the same scale as the Doomsday event, the day Toontown was taken over by the cogs. Ripley informs you that the waterspout code is some kind of strategy, but they need more time to figure it out. She then tells you you have done enough, and are given your third badge. Ripley tells you she will continue to investigate this, and to seek her out once she has a lead. And now we wait for the next update. Thanks for watching and sticking around. I'll talk to you next time.